guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
What Swedes Think About America.
how do you find these videos?
Well, they get suggested.
Really?
You know, YouTube algorithm, we see one, they suggest
Yeah.
others like that from other
Yeah.
countries.
Okay, I'm nervous.
That's a plus. They have a lot of guns.
When was this posted?
Well, I didn't like
Things may have changed.
2 years ago.
Oh yeah, things have
Trump
changed.
at all.
For me, the US is one of the last places on earth I want to live.
They're probably kind of they're dumb, basically.
Oh, she look like Therma.
Who?
Therma, you remember the young lady for climate change? She was a young girl. She
Oh.
was saying, "I'm not eating food until you change things."
I don't know. Like,
Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel Let's Walk Around. In today's video, we will be knowing that what a Swede think about America and about
And he's
their
really
culture.
walking around.
So, as we have seen so many other insights about different countries, that what do Swedish people think about them, and let us see that what do they have to say about America in this video. So stay tuned.
The problem is he doesn't have a mic, so the sound kind of picks up a little bit of the background
Oh,
as he
Ooh,
talks.
ooh.
No, and he put the music on it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so hard to understand, people.
Keep watching with the full video.
I'm not a fan of the US at all. I don't really care for what they do. They got pretty terrible politics, terrible economic for the people. Yeah, not my favorite country in the world. Great movies though. That's probably the best thing about it.
yeah, they're kind of. Oh my god, I'm gonna sound like so weird, but I think they're kind of egocentric in like their state of mind. Think about yourself first, and it's more. It doesn't like you think about like volunteering and stuff like that. They have like that, but it's more like.
They don't think about what?
I hear.
Yeah, this is hard to understand, man.
Take it in your own like way. Like. you do something
Oh wait,
for-
maybe I have
Yeah, it's good
captions.
for college application or stuff like that, but you don't do it for yourself. They have a lot of drugs in US. I don't know. Like, they smoke a lot of weed, but I don't know if that's true though. People do it in Sweden. It's more like.
Yeah, there's a well, but then again, I think depends where you live too.
What is a lot?
Weed.
What's a lot? I don't know.
I think to Europeans a lot is. I don't know. I have to look at the stats. I can't say, but it is. There's a lot of people that smoke, I would say.
Silent down. Yeah, they have a lot of colleges, good colleges. I know many Swedes that want to like move to US and UK too, just because of like education.
The US, well, they put a lot of money on
They're
the
probably
military.
kind of they're dumb, basically. I think they're kind of dumb. They think they're like so good at everything, and they are so proud of their country. Like everybody walks at home. People have like the American flag and everything. In Sweden, if somebody would have like the Swedish flag and sing the Swedish anthem all the time, that's just weird. But in the US, it's normal.
Also, I never get they walk around with the streets.
It's always for Europeans is the flag, the flag, the flag. I guess for in Lithuania, it's only on the national holidays it's required to put the flag out. So, I mean, I guess we can hang it all year round, though. I don't think people do it too
I don't
common,
know. I
but
don't see that here. What are you guys talking about? What
the-
are you guys talking about? Like in school? Okay.
in schools, in
Every
dealerships, you
government
see
building. Okay.
the government building dealerships.
Okay.
And that's it. Yeah, I don't.
I guess because, okay, if you go to the South, like maybe, okay, in Georgia, Alabama, people put it in front of their house,
Maybe, yeah.
but it is very specific.
I don't know. I mean,
I feel like I see more like international flags, like hanging out. Like, people are more proud.
I
to have
think,
international flags
yeah,
than
that is
American
also a
flags.
thing that immigrants are very proud of where they come from. So you
Yeah.
are very likely to
Yeah.
see other flags too, like here. So
Where they get it from? Do they see it from the TV, like a specific area?
I don't know. Well, maybe the whole dealership flags, because the dealerships do have shitload of flags,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of dealerships. So
That's how
maybe
you know it's a dealership.
that's how yes, the flags is how you know it's a dealership. I don't know. Like for us here, you see more foreign flags, especially when it's like a World Cup or sort of like a sporting event going on where the countries, collide. There's a lot of flags,
But
international
if you wear
flags.
like a USA flag, they look at you like,
Yeah,
it's kind of like, oof. Oof.
Yeah.
Unless it's Olympic season, then it's okay, it's cool.
Mm.
But then outside of Olympic season, they're like,
Inside. I will never get it.
No.
Honestly,
First thing that comes to mind is I think they're a bit more patriotic. Not all of them. Some are probably less patriotic than Swedes, but that's the first thing I can think of. And, a bit more focused on their own country than the rest of the world.
Okay, and in the USA, America, in something that I've been thinking about a lot is their history lessons. They learn a lot about American history and stuff, but not much about other countries. And when I hear people ask American people what country this is and stuff, and they never get it right, and I'm like in shock because I feel like that's something they should learn in school.
I mean, the thing is, those videos are made to sensationalize. So if you know, like in Lithuania, we had the show. It was called Questionnaire, and they ask like a question, and then get people to answer. They don't air the good answers. They only air the dumb ones. Cause no,
funny.
it was a friend, like a family friend that got picked on the street to answer the question. The answers they never aired him in that episode.
Was he excited?
I mean, I don't know, but the point is he answered correctly and they didn't air. So whenever you see those, you gotta take it with a grain of salt.
I would have been sad.
Is the geography education better in Europe? Yeah, it is. But at the same time, she said they never get it right. I don't think that's the case. They quite often, probably won't get it right, but not never. Never is like extreme.
Because what I've seen they do, like behind the scenes, they like kind of cast people to do these kind of shows, so they kind of know who they're picking to kind of have a fun show.
They never do.
Because if everybody answers it correctly, nobody's gonna watch it. It's the whole
Then it
fascination.
becomes,
Oh,
like,
you're
an
dumb.
educational
Yeah,
show.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the US is hard to say something short about, but it has its issues clearly. But at the end of the day, it's the land of dreams. Actually, I don't know a lot about US because I never visited there and I don't have any friends from there. But I do think it's a bit like split somehow. It's very, I don't know.
Polarizing.
You can always hear news that are like bad or a little bit. I don't know how to explain it. But
I
don't
get
really
what
know a
she's
lot,
saying.
Okay.
But I know people.
I think she's saying that it's divided. That it's just that's how media does portray that it's a very divided country. So I don't blame her.
Have very different opinions in
Yeah.
US.
I have a lot to say about America,
Yeah.
but it's complicated because I'm like half American. In the Netherlands, we know a lot about America. We see the politics, we see the movies, we see the a lot of it. Also, my country itself is westernized, so it's like we're American. We know more about America than some Americans themselves. I find American culture overwhelming. It's taking over everything. It's corrupting a lot of culture, a lot of traditions. Like
That's fair.
If you want to go and eat some street food from the Netherlands itself, you cannot find it. The only thing you find is American. It's Burger King, it's McDonald's, it's Starbucks. There's no local
That's fair.
eating places anymore. At least not fast food.
In the US, I like the US. It's a very big country with different.
Oh, he's probably
different
working.
Places, but I've been
Yes,
to
sir.
Los Angeles and I like it there. And
He got fired after this video.
a
Yeah.
lot of skateboarding there as well, which is pretty fun.
I like United States. Like they have amazing literature, which is kind of funny because their educational systems are not the best. So it's kind of weird.
I was born in Canada, so I'm Swedish and Canadian. So I can say that the United States, well, we burned down the White House in 1812. That's it.
What does that mean?
I'm not a huge fan of the US. Just their political climate is, not that great, and I don't like.
What I noticed? Everyone's like, okay, it's different from, I think it was Netherlands. Netherlands, they like stand on it. They're like, you. But here they're like, they'll say it and they say it like,
Yeah, they're not like it don't.
level of offense is not so hard.
Yeah, it doesn't come off as hate. The way Netherlands came, it was like it just straight up hate, like
Yeah.
jealousy almost. Here it doesn't come
So
off.
like 1 to 5 was like a 5.
Yeah.
This is like,
It was 2,
a
3.
three.
Yeah, they feel
Three,
they
two,
they feel
three.
reasonable. They just give their opinion. They don't they don't particularly care. They just, that's how they feel. That's it. They don't have like a strong feeling. It's just, that's what I think. So yeah, it's interesting.
Any part of their politics or like their political system in general. For me, the US is one of the last places on earth I would want to live, at least compared to what it's like living here. Yeah, and especially with things like healthcare and stuff, and just general safety, I would not want to live in the US.
America, I've never been. I like guns, so that's a plus. They have a lot of guns over there, and the cars too. You can drive around. But yeah.
Oh, he would fit right in.
That's all I know.
Well, I didn't like Trump at all. I don't know how they could vote for him. I think
I don't know either.
Thought that Hillary Clinton would be the president, and so many didn't go out and vote because they no Trump, that's not gonna happen. It happened.
Oh, that's the first time around.
Yeah.
I guess the first time around people just didn't show up to vote because they thought, okay, ain't no way he's gonna get elected. I think that was the thing the first time around. Yeah.
And it went like shit, because of that. Joe Biden, much better. More support for all countries than Trump, shutting down everything.
You know what's impressive? Like, he's confident in speaking in English, especially on camera, on a topic like this, because this is like this is not like a topic that you sit and you have in your head to say a sentence in English,
For support and understanding with other countries. What more can I say about USA? Well, I don't think they have a good school, because I've seen some programs and they don't know where their own capital is lying in their country. That is, I think they need better school. I think when they come to college and over there, then it's much better. They learn much more.
But it's interesting, a lot of comments is about Trump. It would be, I guess, well, now it is going to be about Trump, especially now.
Yeah.
So everything from this point on is going to be like...
Sure.
Yeah, so I think it's either the questions asked should be, what do you think about Americans? Not about America, because America is politics, but Americans. Or, do the videos before Trump got elected.
This is going to prove the guy's video where it says, what's the greatest threats to Americans? It's really themselves and Trump.
But it's a big country, the biggest economy in the world. And I like that they also support Ukraine very much. That I like very much about Biden.
I like the weather in the US, but I think it's weird.
You see, that's gonna change because with Trump, he's not so much supporting Ukraine or interest in having its back any longer.
But I think they're young because he doesn't like that you can't drink until 21.
Have drinks before that.
I don't know that.
You think so?
I don't know. To me, that issue is only relevant if you're under 21. Once you turn 21, it becomes so irrelevant. I really couldn't care what the age is. Like the 18, 21, I do not care. I don't care. When I was 18, I don't really drink.
You left from Europe to come
here.
I
don't really drink like that. So I mean, it wasn't a big deal. But at that time, I was like thinking about it. I was like, oh, I should be able to. But
Really?
Yeah. But now I'm like, I don't care. Like I don't, it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind.
It's a very big country, Louis, and it's very nice and good food.
US is a very big country and have a lot of problems. They shoot people, and the law, the weapon is not so good. So I think it's not good.
That was all from today.
Cool, interesting video. Yeah, that's good.
Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord, and as always, share as much kindness as possible.